So today on Endurance, I'm going to talk about the second paradigm of my new paradigm, the second piece of my new paradigm of accountability, which is behavioral accountability, and how, following on from yesterday, a lot of the time as business owners or as leaders, we don't actually display the behavioral accountability that we would like. Now, hear me out. We can often think that we're very accountable behaviorally, right? Because we are doing all the things and we're helping all the people, and we're always there. We can always be relied upon. We always answer the phone. We always step in to fix the things. But is that really true behavioral accountability? I'm Suzanne Rath, and you're listening to Endurance for your daily dose of endurance leadership and life lessons. So, to have behavioral accountability and to navigate in the direction that we want to go in, we need to first work out what that direction is. So we need to have a big vision. We need to know what our summit is, right? We need to have a vision for our business, and we need to have a vision for our lives. And then we need to put in place the decision frameworks, the habits, the behaviors that align with that vision. And often what I see with business owners is, number one, they're running in a million different directions. So instead of being on that path to the summit, they're heading out towards every single crevasse, every single path going. They're trying to please everybody. And number two, they're often delaying gratification of their lives. So they don't have the behavioral habits in their lives to be high performers. Now, I speak to this from a place of knowing, because I in my clinical business have been at that point where I have been running around after everybody because I thought that was good leadership, right? I thought being available all the time was good leadership. I thought answering everything with the speed of light was good leadership. I thought stepping in to help was good leadership. It's not. It's not empowering anybody. It's not moving us in the direction that we want to go. And ultimately, you're just burning yourself out. So, ways to know if you are not maybe as behaviorally accountable as what you could be to lead towards your vision. In your business, one, do you actually have that vision? Or do you need to go back to the drawing board and go, okay, we're a mature business now, or we're at this stage of business now. I need to replot out where I want to go. And really make that align, not where I want to go, as in my business coach told me I should franchise, or somebody told me I should buy a new premises, or whatever. Where you really want to go in a way that aligns with you. And are you taking the steps to get there? So some of the things I see with owners that are a clear picture that they're not taking the steps to get there, people that don't have a calendar, that don't write down what they're doing. What? That's crazy. I mean, I'm a big fan of a default diary. I'm a big fan of time tracking, seeing where your energy's going, seeing where you're doing tasks that ideally should be delegated. And you know what? I'm not perfect in sticking to my default diary, and it's something I need to review. It's something I need to look at, every few months and think, well, am I sticking to this? But if you want to go somewhere big in your business, or if you actually just want to have a life outside of your business, and you need to get somewhere in your business, the fastest way to get there is to actually have a plan and time block in the really important things. If you're not time blocking the important things in some way, how are you working? You're just getting up and reacting all day long. The thought of it is exhausting. And this happens so much. So I was on a webinar the other night with a business owner who said, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't keep a calendar. The people that you try to organize a meeting with, they don't have a diary. It is bizarre. And I think the indications of this in your personal life as an owner or a leader are your habits. So do you actually have a health practice? Do you eat well? Do you get enough sleep? Do you find yourself drinking alcohol to wind down, drinking coffee to speed up? Do you time block the things that are actually important in your life? So I time blocked coming to this yoga retreat that I'm on this weekend. You know, I had plenty of work to do. I always have plenty of work to do. But I need to put in place these rocks in my diary to make sure that I'm doing the things that are impactful and nourishing and meaningful to me in my life. The same with, you know, things with my husband, things with the dogs, holidays, training events, races, etc. All of those things are already in my diary. So if you're not blocking the things that are actually meaningful to you as an owner or a leader, both in your business and in your life, that is a surefire way that you need to work on your own behavioral accountability. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you tomorrow for more from Enjoy.